Hello. So today we're going to take a look at my build for the castle. I hope you guys enjoy it. Just a few things before we get started. Uh, I'm not going to talk a whole lot. I might, you know, speak a little bit about where my head canon is at and my roleplay process with the Minutemen. It is a Minuteman establishment, settlement, and I had certain things in mind when I started it, and I think I accomplished it pretty well. And I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get started. I'm gonna try to keep this under 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. So here we are. I am using obviously some environmental mods and make things look a little different. No EMBs, but so what you see, this is a lot of this stuff is from the sandbag fortification mod. But I'm just gonna walk through and show you guys, and I'll try to remember to put the some of the mods in the description. Now, some of this I was going for an old and a new castle. Like for some parts of the castle, they might look older than others because we knew the Minutemen were in the castle at one point and they had to abandon it. So some things might look old, some things might look new, and I try to make it as obvious as possible about the things that maybe didn't were from long ago versus that were currently built. And sometimes see that guy up there. It's just, you know how fall it is. Bethesda game, it's just going to do that. But I want to show this off over here. So I have my little guard shack, my thing, and he has ammo. But this is an example of the old part where it's kind of overgrown. The new Minutemen have kind of decided not to mess with this, and it's just all kind of rotting away and looking dilapidated. A lot of this is hand placed. The shack is pre-built, I believe, by CBC Wasteland. Come on. Oh, so this is my front gate, and there is a way to get in. I'll show you guys in a second here. Constants, not water. So buggy. On the other side of the gate here, I have a button. And that opens the outside. Oh, but this is my little bunker. And this button here opens the inside. So you have two ways to get in and out, or two gates, almost like a failsafe on top of one another. As you can see, it's open now, but I like the idea of having one that closes so you can see through. The guards can see through and see who it is, if it's a trader or supplies or whatever. And so a lot of this foliage is kind of hand placed. This guy's hanging out here. This shack is a little, just like a little place to hang out, I guess, I suppose. It's not finished, it's kind of work in progress. So the first place we come to is this logistics officer, and they log in coming and goings of everyone and supplies coming in through the gates. Have some forklifts and ways to haul stuff. It's a little outside eatery area. supposed to be a guy right there sandboxing to make food, but he's not there right now. No, this is my center of my operations, my tower here. I use some greebles to make these little antenna and just odds and ends for different stuff. Some generators, gasoline generators that fuel things. And we'll go take a look at, I have a few dogs in the courtyard area too. Let's go in the capsule real fast. So, just a simple little shack, and there's a long-range transmitter and a ham radio. And so, this is just a regular power button. I'll show you where that goes later. Actually, I'll just show you right now. So this power button goes up here, goes along here to this gate. This is kind of, well, I felt I wanted to kind of role play like this was under construction. So there's a lot of scaffolding and like it's being fixed up. But I always thought, this was cool. I role play that this is the only way in and out, that the Minutemen are allowed to go out like on patrol. They can't go out through the main gates because for operational reasons, we don't want to expose those main gates for too long. And it's on a timer. It'll eventually close. And we'll just go along the wall here. And Castle Gate has the trigger as well. And I like to lock Ronnie Shaw in there sometimes if she's misbehaving. I have a workshop in here, as you can see. This is Ronnie's desk. She has a lot of paperwork to do. Ammo, supplies, more ammo. Alright. So I was thinking, you know, the ammo for the cannons has to be kept somewhere. So I keep it all right here. Probably not a great idea if something gets hit. But so you can see I have these on a little trolley. Each one of these shells, 155 millimeter shell, is about 100 pounds. So my idea is here, like it gets here and then, oh, wrong one. Sorry. And it comes up, and then it can be taken to the cannon emplacements. Alright, let's move along. Let's go to the bunker. There's Ronnie. They like to stand on top of the roofs. This is my workshop for my Minutemen and their armors. And I just try to make it look as used as possible. Like there's always something going on. That's where a lot of my role-playing headcanon is. It's like something's always happening. There's always, you know, they're working on stuff. They're trying to organize. It's a fully functioning military base. And if you've ever been inside of a mechanic's garage and stuff, there's always something going on. This is where I mainly do my workshop stuff at. Not really a whole lot to see. Oh, this is from Basement Living. I don't have anything in there. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'll get to it another time. But check out the mod. It's called Basement Living on the Nexus. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, I do have. We'll use the elevator later. I have a little ramp here for my trolleys and dollies, and when they move stuff around for resupplying areas. I walled these in with different bricks. This is my cafeteria. I'm just gonna shut up now. Let you guys look. I didn't name him Shop. I have a
You know what
mod
I call a good day?
called
One that ends without an empty
NPCs,
stomach.
unique NPCs of the Commonwealth, and a lot of the NPCs are named that you get as settlers. And he just happened to be named Shop. I have a immersive liquor bottle mod.
Yeah?
First aid is always important. You'll see these throughout the castle. And I have some power sources kind of gated off. I thought that'd be kind of realistic. So here's my medic station. Oh, someone brought this patient some flowers. Surgery station. I don't know why I have x-rays of death claws. More boxes and shelves and supplies. We'll get to this room in a minute. This is just a mismatch of stuff. I thought it was fun to put in here. So I have these cages and like almost like some jail cells here because I thought, well, if they have to capture someone, then they have to put them somewhere. I figure Minutemen are the good guys and they take prisoners. So I have like a temporary holding cell and more of a permanent one with some dilapidated looking beds. This is kind of the main power room right here. Backup power generators, main power generator. Uh-oh, that should not be turning in that way. Okay, so another first aid kit. So this is the sleeping quarters for all the Minutemen. And I took this from some real life experience that I have in the military. And, you know, just they're doing stuff. There's little odds and ends, like some things are hand placed, some come like a little display already set up. Yes, that's a death claw, little tiny one, and that's a synth ashtray. Got some refreshments here. Oh, naughty, naughty. Magazines up there. It's kind of creepy. Someone left their comics on the floor. Someone's got some girly girls up there on the wall. But I generally wanted to keep this pretty tidy because Ronnie Shaw is going to make sure they're clean. You know, like any military force, that cleanliness is a big deal, especially where you live. So there's that. Let's go back down here to the operations room, and I'll just walk through that real fast. Oh, got a kitty cat for vermin. I have an intercom. I roleplay that you have to buzz yourself in with the comm operator, who is not at their post right now. They're usually someone sitting there. But I have my comm array, and I have the...
Yes?
Apparently it's raining through the wall. Wonderful. This is my logistics officer. And you guys might recognize that. Let's take a look at at least just one of the cameras. So, you know, you can see it's foggy and rainy. I'm gonna change the weather. I'm sorry, but I position cameras in certain areas like you wouldn't in a real military base. And here's Preston.
I think we're really starting to make a difference.
Well, okay, so I did move his whole desk and his station in here using place everywhere. You can do that. Preston.
Is this a better time for that talk?
No, it's not, Preston. I'm not gonna flirt with you. So he has his own map, and he can mark stuff for you. No, Preston. All right. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna change the weather real fast because it's just kind of doom and gloom. I use vivid weather. Anybody's wondering. Okay. All right. So let's go back outside. And we'll take this elevator up. Ronnie's still out there. So first thing I wanted to show is, we'll go around the whole area, is I'm going to change the time of day because it's going to end up taking us into the nighttime. You guys won't be able to see. I apologize. Okay. Thanks, it's floating. So, this is a good shot of my dock area. This is how the Minutemen get their supplies. Most of it, anyway. You can see there's another freight elevator. This is kind of a junk room. You can see this used to be housing. There's some beds here, and it's part of the old establishment. Some of this is hand placed individually. Some of it is from CBC Wasteland. Hey boy. So there's a nice little, you can see out here,
You hear about that farm run by ghouls?
I
Isn't
haven't.
that something?
Yeah. So I imagine that, you know, this part of the wall, everything's kind of being worked on and improved on. There's some Minutemen standing guard here. Some nice thick metal walls. And they have a lunch pail.
General.
Mod danger zone, you can basically spawn a settlement attack. Probably asking yourself why there's a gun down there. This is kind of just like a place to shoot from if you need it.
Yeah.
So I want to explain a little bit about this. This guy should not be in here. I'm gonna move him real fast because he's about to die. So more security, a lock-in, lock-out system with lots of traps, laser gun, turret. This is another guard station. You can ask yourself, how does one get in and out of here? Well, the guard actually has control of all that. So this guy has a lot of responsibility. Okay, so the guard can see right here, and the guard can see through here. And if need be, now these doors are supposed to stay closed. Oh, they're open. Let's close these. So stay closed. And whoever wants to get in, traders, caravan, whatever, we allow them to come in for deliveries or to pick things up, they have to stop in here, check in with the Minutemen, and verify who they are. And during this process, they get locked in. If we determine they are bad guys, this button gets pushed. And that triggers all of that, including
Yes.
This laser turret here. So that's kind of a fun little thing. I was thinking of, you know, medieval castles where they have the I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head, but basically they would pour hot oil and stuff down through holes to kill whoever's down there. I got a guy up there just hanging out. But that was kind of needed. He's on break. That's my guy that's supposed to be over here cooking. And we'll go through the front gate now. There's actually not much left. It's the front of my castle right there. Kind of hodgepodge, but you gotta make do with what you have, right? So another part of my idea of the new with the old is having like a little village out here that maybe a little rundown. I'm not sure what to find out here. No Minutemen live out here. Trader stations out here. My first line of defense. Cricket.
What? This place just has farmers? Shit. All they want are pipe pistols and stupid ammo. Or is the maniac slobbering for a mini nuke, am I right?
I haven't automated this front gate. Thinking about it. Ooh, FPS drop. Sorry. But you can see, again, the old and the new. There's a bunch of trash and stuff out here. I did add some earth, some bridges and rocks in the ground and stuff. And we'll go through there. Oh, added some trash and things over here to Ivan's, because why not? So these tan squares you see, they're called HESCO barriers, and they're a real thing that the U.S. military used, and probably still use overseas, and it's a collapsible cube, wire mesh, and it's got like cloth, like a strong cloth, and you fill it with dirt and it compacts and it makes basically like Legos, like building bricks. So from the outside, you can't. It looks like a normal wall, but we already saw it was on the inside. And this just goes through all the way to here. So my Minutemen, do their thing. Get a view. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is, I didn't place it right, but every lookout point, or like the cannon's howitzers, they get their own radio, because how else are they going to know what's going on? I felt like that was immersive. You have to know what's happening. So every outpost gets a little radio, and they can all talk to one another. Go out here to I have it blocked off. Go out to the dock. Hey guys, move. Some of this stuff I need to fix. So some old water purifiers. So this is another generator, electrical equipment area that helps power everything, keep everything running. And a forklift to help with the supplies coming in and out. And so in my role play, in my headcanon, supplies do come from the castle and go to other settlements as well. This is my fuel for my boat. I have cranes to lift things and take, there's nothing really special going on out here. Just thought I'd walk out here and show you guys. Fishing shack. It's always easier to feed yourself. Send some Minutemen out to go fishing. All right, let's go around this other side here.
One day, we'll put this back together, better than ever.
So it kind of ends right here. My one water supply. I should probably put some more redundant systems. Okay. Well, seems some of the Minutemen have been a little jokey. And, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed my settlement tour. Next one I'll do is probably going to be on Sanctuary, although that'll be a little further in the future, and I'll be working on that. Thanks for watching. Thank you.